Hi everyone. It's good to be back. I've been gone a while. Um, Thank you to those of you who reached out or sent comments hoping that I was okay. I was, for the most part, okay. It's been a year so far. Hasn't been a full year since I've been on, but it's been a while. But it's been a year so far. Um, if you follow me, you know that my husband and I were trying to adopt, and we finally did in December. Um, and we have this lovely little boy, 10 months old almost, named Joseph, and he's wonderful, and of course he's everything. Um, but of course, that makes your life a little different. Um, Outside of that, we also moved um, right around the time when the adoption was becoming finalized. In fact, the same week we actually moved, which was insane. Um, but our adoption is now finalized. We moved homes. We live in a new home. We moved about an hour north of where we were living, which is closer to my husband's work, and that's really great. Um, Moved a little bit further away from the grandparents, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's been good so far. It's just been a lot going on. Um, so that's where I've been. And as a new mom who works from home now 4 days a week, um, makeup has been a little bit less. I'm trying to still stay in the mode of like being who I am. But I've never been the kind of person that feels like I have to wear makeup to go outside, or I have to have a full face of makeup to go outside. I'm pretty comfortable in the skin I'm in, but I do enjoy it, and I feel like good about myself when I do it. So I'm making an effort. Um, so I still get Ipsy. I quit getting Birchbox and Sephora, and my reasons for that is that I felt that Sephora was doing a lot of repeat items, and I just kind of got bored with it. And also Birchbox felt like they were starting to do some repeat items, and they were doing a lot of stuff that wasn't really makeup, at least for me. I don't know what other people's, maybe I filled out surveys not well, but I was getting a lot of, moisturizers and stuff, which is fine, it's great, because, you don't want to spend a fortune on that stuff, and having those things regularly is nice, but I really liked getting the makeup stuff, and I felt like Ipsy was the one that sent me the most actual makeup, so that's the only one I still get. So we, obviously had to cut some costs in some ways, so I do have the most recent Ipsy bag, but the other thing I wanted to do was show you some of the new products that I have been using and loving, and so we will do both. So this is this month's Ipsy bag. It looks like somebody's sleeping to me. I don't know if it's supposed to be false eyelashes or somebody sleeping, but maybe I see somebody sleeping because I wish I was doing more sleeping. My son has just started teething, and he's actually a very good sleeper, but he has been teething, and that makes him wake up more during the night. Okay. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Oh, but it's a thing about shopping, so yeah, my bank account is going to stop me. Nice try. Okay. Oh, a rescue hair mask. So, okay, I'm gonna try this. You might notice that my hair is very unstyled today. You might also notice that there's some faded pink. I recently had highlights done, and I asked the stylist for pink lowlights, and she had never done anything like that before. It's funny because we see these things on the internet now. We see all these cool hair, highlights and cool colors, and like you don't really realize that like most regular people in like regular salons that you go to like don't get asked to do that stuff. So she was actually really excited to do it, and she really did a nice job. It was kind of a lot pinker when she first did it, but this is actually the color I was going for. It's kind of like just a rose gold, and that's been kind of fun to have. So, but having your hair colored definitely takes a toll, and my hair is, I don't know if it's stress or I don't know, hormones, but my hair has like changed consistency recently, so it's become a lot more curly and coarse. So I've been really using a lot of products like this. I also have been using the Hemp's line shampoo and conditioner. I have to say I used that Cocoa and Eve stuff. That was very good. I used Living Proof. I don't know, I've been through a bunch of different things. This Hemp's stuff is awesome. So if you have curly, unmanageable frizzy hair, I recommend the Hemp's, at least the conditioner. It is really good, and it's not that expensive. Okay, so there we go. This is for later. Okay, a face primer. Can't have enough face primers. I love getting brushes because brushes are expensive. And this one says Good Night 110. It's a Luxie. It's a great crease brush actually. And then we've got this Pretty Petal eyeshadow. Okay, that looks nice. And a lipstick. That looks like a nice nude. Okay, well, we'll use that. Okay, so that's a good Ipsy bag. And now I'm just gonna get started. I've sort of whittled all my makeup down. I mean, I still have all of my makeup in a closet upstairs, but this is like packed to the gills, and this is the thing that I take with me when I want to do my makeup in the car. Look at how packed it is. This top part is all the brushes. So these are all eyeliners in here, and like tweezers, and then I have all my brushes there. And then there's some palettes and stuff here. So this is all the stuff that I use for my general face, because when you're driving around, it's easier to have kind of like your makeup in categories as you do it. So that's sort of what I've been doing. Okay. All right. So here we go. So I've been playing with some new eyebrow things. I bought some stuff at NYX. I haven't bought anything that I'm like super thrilled with, but that might be because I have really light eyebrows, and when I start to fill them in, they can get really dark really fast, and so I'm not a huge fan. But I liked the ease of this product. This is it's kind of like an eyebrow marker. So it's just like a felt tip pen, and you just color in your eyebrows. Alright, see that? The thing is, on me, it was a little dark, but maybe I will try it again in this video, because I really do like this idea of like this felt tip marker, because it kind of makes it easy to make the nice like strokes of eyebrow hair so you don't look super crazy. The other product I bought from NYX is this Build Up Color Powder Brow Filler, and this, it's like this little applicator is sitting in product in here, so when you take it out you kind of have to like, see the product there? Yeah, you kind of have to be careful about how you put that on. So those are two newer brow products that I've been trying out, but I'll get to that. So I did get a primer, so I will use this primer, even though I have many primers. I actually like to, I've been really liking this one, Smashbox Primerizer. I really like that have primers that have moisturizers in them, because my skin tends to be dry, especially in this type of weather as it gets cooler. So, but this one says it is mattifying, so we're gonna try this. Who are they keeping out of this, really? Me. Wrong way. Okay. Oh, I like the consistency of this. This is an Elizabeth Mott. Okay. Well, that is very nice, I have to say. Okay. So, the next thing that I have been doing when I want, not every day, but when I want to like oomph up the makeup a little bit, is I've been using this, which for some reason this name makes me laugh, Dr. Jart. It's funny. So here's what I've been doing. I've been taking this and just putting a little jart there under my hand. And then I've been taking a little bit of foundation. This is Advanced Real Moisture Liquid Foundation. It has SPF in it. I really like this foundation. I don't know. I'm not one you see that much. So then I mix some of that in. And then, not done yet, I'm taking some of this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. And I didn't take all the packaging off it, so it kind of makes a fun sound. I'm going to squeeze some of that. Oh, it's so pearlescent. Okay. So then I'm going to take a beauty blender. And I feel like Bob Ross, king of ASMR videos. So now I'm just taking a beauty blender and I'm going to just put it on the major parts of my face to kind of get it on the canvas. Don't waste any. Okay. What did we do before beauty blenders? I guess we used our fingers. So I don't know if you can, yeah, a little bit you can see, but it just gives like a little bit of glow to do that. It's a good little trick. Next I'm going to take my concealer. Now, the funny thing is, I have always been drawn to concealers that are super light, like this one, but I was watching a video recently that said that you shouldn't use a super light concealer because it can make your under eye area look gray, and that had never occurred to me, but I realized that yes, when I use concealers that are this light, it tends to gray out my under eye, but I'm keeping this because I use it. You'll see later. This is my favorite concealer right now. This is the Bare Minerals. It is stick form. It's very thick and dense, and it's like super easy to apply. So I just get it right up in there. Pat, 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 tap, tap, tap. All up in here. I'll put a little here too. I had a pimple, so I'm going to cover that area too. Oh, and my little X unicorn horn. Okay, then I'm going to take a different beauty blender. This one has like a little bit of a shape. And I'm just going to pat, pat, pat. Dab, dab, dab. But it just, like, I barely have to do anything to get this to blend in, and that's how I know it's good. I mean, it's blended. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm already looking better. Now, my next favorite thing that I'm excited about is this Wander Beauty foundation powder. Wanderlust is what it's called. It came up on my Facebook feed. I bought it. It wasn't super expensive. The one thing I will say is that I know that they're working on fixing the formula, because I know I suggested to my friend that she get this, and she bought it and it was already broken when she got it. Mine has broken. Her second one has broken. They kind of break kind of easily, and that's kind of a bummer. It could be fixed with the alcohol trick, but I like this so much. I'm going to show you why. So you can use it with a brush, you can use it with a sponge, whatever works for you. But look at that coverage. I mean, it is like, ooh, it is for serious. I mean, there are days when I just put this on and it's good. It like takes my face from tired to only tired inside, not visibly. Very quickly. Okay. I mean, look at that. Look at that coverage. Flawless. Flawless. So I recommend it. Next, I'm going to do my blush, and I've been using this blush, Kaleido Cosmetics. I just really like the color. It's a good color for me because it's like peach and pink at the same time. It's not too orange, not too brown, not too red. And it just kind of gives me the right amount of warmth. And I've liked this color so much that I haven't even really been using a contour color. I've just been kind of warming up the sides of my face with this, and then kind of bringing it into the cheek. That's really nice. I know I'm probably an old person for saying this, but sometimes I see makeup videos of like young girls doing this like intense contouring where they're like drawing lines all over their face, and I'm like, your face is so perfect. Like, it, I mean, yes, that's fun and whatever, but you don't have to do all that stuff. a young face. Alright. Next, I'm gonna just, because my skin is already sort of illuminated from within, from underneath, I'm just gonna do a little bit of highlighting with this. This is Becca Opal, and I love this brush for highlighting. It's very, very thick, and you just sort of like you have to make that sound. Okay. Okay. Now let's tackle these eyebrows. So let's use the powder one so you could see how that works. So what I've been trying to do is kind of combine using this and a brush, because like I said, it is like there's so much product on it when it first comes out. You really just have to be careful. I mean, obviously if you have darker eyebrows you might not need to worry so much, but I definitely do. Okay, so here we go. See how dark that already is? I mean, it'll get lighter. And it does say right on there, it's build 'em up. It's like building color. So I like to do the underside first. And then kind of just flick and wisp these inner guys. And then go back across the top. Alright, well that one came out pretty good. Okay, let's see if I can make this one the same. You always want to start on the outer part of your brow. I'm just telling you. Trust me. You do not want to start in here. So then I'm gonna wisp and flick. Wisp and flick. Okay, that's good. Now the thing with these is I like to kind of take a brush after and brush them into shape. Okay. Sometimes I'll even use this Gimme Brow by Benefit over top because it kind of like sets it and makes it even. I don't want to make them darker than they are, but okay. And I have brows. Okay, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is primer for my eyes. Now I've been using this, came in an Ipsy, IT Cosmetics. It's under eye concealer, but this stuff is like shellac. I'm not kidding. It's great for a primer. So it like, and you need so little of it. I mean, you can use it as concealer too. I felt like it's so thick and kind of sticky that I didn't really love it as concealer, but look at that teeny tiny little bit. That's probably even actually too much. So now I'm just gonna rub this around in my finger. And I'm gonna dab it on. You see how kind of like sticky? It's like a really good eyeshadow primer. And a little tiny tube like that will last me forever because I hardly use any. Put a little underneath. I mean, that's so thick I could just go like that. I mean, go out like that, you know what I mean. Okay. So, I will be using mostly this palette, which sadly I have no idea what brand it is, but I use it a lot. I also will use a little bit of this Urban Decay palette that I love, the Basquiat palette. It's very artsy. And I'm going to do some pinks, if that's okay with you. Probably going to do pink and blue. Yeah, that sounds good. So, I'm going to get started. Get into my brushes. I'm going to get started with a lighter color. So I will use this one with this big fluffy brush. And I'm going to use this like above the crease area. Yeah, good. I'm just going to take my pinky and take the lightest color and go up underneath the brow. Just tap, tap, tap. Whoa. It's okay. I'll just make the other one brighter. Tap, tap, tap. I'm not going to leave it looking so 80s, don't worry. So I'm going to take the same brush and just then blend that into the other color. Just gives you a nice kind of natural-ish highlight, although that one is still kind of bright. Okay. Then I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to go and use these two colors kind of mixed together. And I'm going to build up this color in here. And the nice thing about starting with lighter colors is that you can kind of go all over and you don't have to worry about being super precise if you're building up color. So it's harder to mess up. I'm building, building, building. Building, building, building. Okay. And then I'm going to take this new brush that I just got. And I'm going to go in with this pink. I'm going to do the outer corner and the inner corner with this pink. And again, I'm going to keep building up, build up, build up, build up. And you'll see that it will blend nicely into your other eyeshadow if you have already built up a foundation of shadow. Okay, now I'm going to take, let's see what this color actually looks like. Oh, so much packaging. makeup is so expensive. I mean, you have to pay for these little green dots. Okay. Alright, let's put a little of this in the cap and swatch it. That's pretty. Okay. So, now I'm going to take this concealer and I'm going to take this little brush, this little round brush, and I'm going to conceal out the middle part of my eye. I have that Francis and the Lights song in my head. May I have this dance? Lean up to you. Say something crazy. I love you. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then we are going to do this other color. What kind of brush am I going to use? I think I'll use this Luxie brush. Precision Shader. 239. Just going to tap somewhere into the cap. Just gonna push this all over the part I just primed. This is kind of doing the, if you have heard of like the haloing effect. Alright, and now I'm gonna just kind of blend. I mean, it's really pretty. I wish this was a little bit lighter, but it's not going to carry that well in the video, but it's really pretty what it's done. And then I'm going to go in with this other brush that I used before and just sweep it over the top to kind of make sure that I don't have any harsh lines and I'm all very blended. Okay. Now I'm just going to take this angle brush. This is Defining Eyeshadow Brush. That's what it says. There's no brand on it. I've had it a long time. I don't know whose it is. And I'm going to go in with this purple. I might mix it with this purple. Mix. Didn't I say I was going to do blue? Surprise, I'm doing purple. Okay. Purple. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for that. And then I bought this other new thing that's really cool. I just have to find it. Heaven forbid I could ever just find something. There it is. It's also NYX. Yeah, I have a NYX store near my house now, so I'm very excited. This is a eyeliner duo, and I'm gonna swatch it, even though I'm also gonna actually put it on myself. But it's a liquid liner, and then this side goes over top. So this is like a iridescent color, and it goes over the black, and it kind of makes a really cool line. Ooh. So I'm gonna put this on myself now. I don't like liquid liner. I mean, I do. I only use liquid liner, but I don't like it this liquidy. I like it more like a pen. This is more like the paint kind, and I'm not good at it. You want to use your lash line as a guide and just sort of like drag it along the lash line. Oh, I just got makeup on myself. Well, alright, let's see if I can do the other one the same way. I don't like doing the insides. Okay. Well, that's even enough. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. I'll find my mascara while that's happening. Okay, so then you kind of take this brush, and this brush is thicker than the eyeliner brush, so you have to kind of be careful. You can see what that does. It's kind of neat. And again, since it's NYX, it wasn't expensive. Also kind of covers over the mistakes you make. Alright, while that is drying, I'm going to do my lips. Alright, so I'm going to do the lipstick I got, but underneath I'm going to do this NARS Let's Go Crazy Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. Okay. And now this is Bella Pierre Cosmetics. It's very nice. So the reason I did both of those is so that obviously you still get the pink, because this is very just nude color, which is great because I love having nude lipsticks. But because I wanted to kind of make this a little like pinker of a look, you get the little pink underneath, and then that's kind of good. Alright, I'm gonna curl my lashes. Stuff gets everywhere though, that's the only thing. This NYX paint liner that I have on. And this is just Marc Jacobs mascara. Again, I probably got in an Ipsy because I doubt I would have bought it. And I think I'm gonna vamp up this look a little bit more with just my Urban Decay. Oh, needs to be sharpened. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna vamp up this look a little bit more with just my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in Perversion Black. And I'm just gonna do the waterline. I just think that makes, oh, I probably just drew on my eyeball. I just feel like that makes a little bit more pop. Not having that makes your eyes look bigger, as you can see, but I'm gonna do it on both, obviously. If you hear somebody moving around, that's my dog. Okay. So there you have a nice girly pink halo-y look. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will stick around for more videos, and I hope that you will let me know if there are things you'd like to see, I know we're approaching Halloween, if there's certain costume makeup ideas that you have that you want to see me do. I did some last year, so you can go back and look, and let me know, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.